There are a number of advantages to living in a multi-generational community. One thing that we find if you look at a senior-only development, oftentimes the conversation stays on 3 Ps: pains, pills, and passing. What you'll see is a community where young people walk down one side of the street, older people walk down the other side of the street. They never have a chance to meet in the middle and say hello. Many towns and cities are realizing they don't have to build a senior center and a teen center and a community center. They can build a multi-generational center that serves all. Multi-generational or intergenerational communities are ones that have facilities and amenities, programs, outdoor space that are accessible to all ages, as well as appealing to all ages.
We have a great influx of retiring boomers. They're young, they're active, and they do not want to be segregated from their communities. They want to be engaged.
We need a focal point for the community. We can put together a senior center, we can put together a community center, but if we work together, we can put together something very special.
We needed some recreational opportunities out here for both young people and for seniors, and had a growing population of both young and old. So we decided to put the facility together, and it's really worked out well for us.
We have young people up there, we have senior citizens using it. Anytime you can get them to interact on a social basis, even at this center, exercising or whatever, it's a tremendous opportunity.
It's a great use of the city's resources. You build a facility that's used around the clock. It's used in the morning by population. It's used by older adults in the middle of the day, used by teenagers after school, used by families at night. Once you build a community, the real key is how do you get people to be engaged in it. And it's important that there are opportunities, that you have programs that appeal to people of all ages.
We've taken a few different classes. We've taken a painting class, and then in a few weeks we have a yoga class that we're taking.
We've got gymnastics, they've got cooking classes, she's in a jumping beans class.
We have exercising upstairs where they babysit the children while the parents are exercising.
If my mom was visiting, I could bring her for a whole day of activities here.
It's a great place to come. Keeps you young anyway. It's better than staying home.
Enjoying themselves and talking to other folks, and you have the interaction of the young people and the seniors. So high energy is how I describe it.
I know she can't wait until she's old enough to do the climbing wall. It's something that she focuses on every time she comes through here.
When they watch them climb the rock wall, it gives them, I remember when I used to do that. Seeing them play basketball, even if they just watching them, it really gives them a boost, and they remember when their kids were little, and it helps bring back the memories for them.
So it could be teenagers who are helping older adults learn how to use the computers. It could be older adults that are teaching etiquette and how you play pool to teenagers who are just learning how to pick up a cue stick.
Where would you want to hit the white ball? Like what part of it?
So it all depends on what I want the ball to do. We've got some young fellows here that can play with the best of them. And they whomp up on me every once in a while.
I love the fact that when we walk through, the other people that are here talk to the kids.
Like for my son, for example, he misses seeing grandma, so when he sees all the other grandparents here too, it's just part of what we're used to having in the family.
For older people, they realize that there's a hope for the future. They're able to pass on their wisdom, feel like they're leaving something behind that they're investing in the future. Young people learn the wisdom, they learn some of the decision making, they learn some of the skills, the traditions, the connection with roots that people oftentimes lose when they're not with other generations.
It's fun, the seniors interact with you. It's cool to listen and talk and see what they have to say about it.
Some of the studies have shown that older adults who are engaged with children rely on canes less often. They take better care of themselves.
The seniors change a lot because when I see the kids, they're much calmer. They forget the aches and the pains. It's all love and affection for the kids.
We dance with them, their eyes open, because they know they're going to have an enjoyment with us. It's environment. It's healthy, and it's good for us, and it's good for the children too.
the city put together the facility and the cost for the facility, we went out into the community and raised the dollars, both public and private, to make the programs possible.
This partnership between the City Parks program and the Senior Center has really paid us dividends in terms of unique services, cost effectiveness, and more importantly, a great service to the community.
Builders or planners who are looking at creating intergenerational communities or intergenerational centers need to realize that they've got to intentionally plan to engage generations. It's one thing to build something, it's another for people to actually live there and feel that they live there. Generations United can help with that. We can help with the planning, we can help with how you staff it, we can help with how you market it so it appeals to people of all generations.
So often we hear, well, our focus is aging, or our focus is youth development. Well, when you stop and think about how we live our lives, it doesn't really begin and end at one point in time. Healthy communities are communities that are good to grow up in and grow old in.